Hello everyone. Today I'm going to explain you about the Cisco Packet Tracer. Uh, Cisco Packet Tracer is the important simulation tool to run the networking concept which is supported by the Cisco property. So if you're the beginner, just start learning the networking so you can practice your configuration by using the Cisco Packet Tracer. So in this today's session I'm going to explain the basic stuff like configuring the clock into the switches and what are the devices were available in the Cisco packet trace, what are the connector types were available and all those things. So let me start with the networking device. We know that major networking devices were routers and switches and hub, and we will be in the need of connectors, right? So like many other devices were also available there, but if you are preparing for the CCNA basics, then this three devices were enough. So let me explain about the three devices. So first I will start with the basic device switch. We know about the switch is the layer 2 device which will be working based on the MAC addressing. So we will be using the switch within a LAN network, and this is not like much intelligent while compared to the router. So today I will explain how to configure the clock in the switch. So if you simply place a cursor in the switch, it will show like what are the type, how many ports were available, LAN ports, and what is the MAC address of the each port, and what is the state of the link, whether it is down or up. If the links were in up state, the switch port is active, and what is the host name. If you simply click, it will show. So today I will explain like how to configure the clock in the switch. Before that, I will take one PC over here. If you want to connect the PC to the switch, you will need of the cable, right? So generally we will be connecting the PC with the switch by straight through cable. If you click this icon, this is the connection like cables icon. It will show you the different type of cables, like this is the straight through cable, this is the cross connect cable. So usually we will be connecting the PC with the switch by straight through cable. So I'm clicking here, and if you simply place the connector over the switch and click it, then it will show like in PC we'll be having three type of the interfaces, right? RS-232, Ethernet port and USB port, right? So I'm connecting it to Ethernet port into the switch. In switch also same, like console is the WAN side of the switch, remaining are the LAN port. So I'm connecting it to the fast Ethernet port. We know that switch will be having two type of port, like fast Ethernet, it will support the Ethernet cable, gigabit Ethernet, it will support the optical cables. So I'm selecting the Ethernet cable. Once you connect, the link will be one side, it will be blink as a green now, and another side blinking as a red color, right? So once the link established successfully, both the side it will blink as a green color. It will take some times. Okay, see now what is the status is showing like if you place the cursor over the switch, it's showing like the link was up state, right? You could see. So same like here also. Now you could see suddenly both the port status was changed as a green color. That means the link was established successfully. So let's see how to assign an IP address to the PC. I already told like simulation means it will be exactly, it will bring all the concept of the devices. You can see into the hardwares and softwares, everything you can configure using the Cisco packet tracer. So if I'm clicking into the PC, you have to click it simply, and it will show you the physical structure like the CD rack and USB port, and how many ports it were having, like a headphone, microphone, USB slot, WAN slot. If you click like what is the jack for the microphone, simply that bold back case, back view, audio jack, everything it will shows you like physical structure of the CPU will exactly look like. This is the configuration. We'll come deeply when we start learning about the configuration. Now we are going to see only the simple functionalities, right? So we'll see all this concept later. Desktop. So now I want to assign IP address to my system. So I'm simply getting into the IP configuration. Once you get into that, it will show DHCP, that means dynamic host configuration, static routing configuration. So I simply assigning some random IP address 10.0.0.1. Sorry, .1. Okay. So I assigned the IP address to my system. Attributes and other function. What is the cost and power source, racks, unit and all. So I simply assign the IP to my system. That's all. So if you simply click over here, it will show what is my IP address, the link was up status, and what is the MAC address of the fast Ethernet port. You can, if you want to move that, you can move it over like this. So now I am getting into the switch. If you simply click, like, it will show you the physical structure, how exactly the switch is looking. This is the LAN port and console. The LAN port may be vary, depends upon the router model, switch model. You can select the switches from the different type of model, like 941, 2901, 2911, like that. Whatever the model you want, you can take that. So we were taken the 2960 model. So I simply getting to the switch configuration and everything. Our main function is we are going to see about the CLI. So I'm getting to the CLI. Like, this is the exact place where you can start configuring the switches. Like, if you are the beginner, like what it means exactly, you are giving some commands to the devices. So usually in that command line interface, 3 modes were available. That is user mode. The first one is user mode, like the symbol, it start with greater than symbol. So this is the user mode. If you want to get into the enable mode, second mode is enable mode. If you have to type simply en. And the third mode is configuration mode. Conf T is the like shortcut key to get into that mode. So if you want to set a clock for the device, you have to get into the like user mode. So in user only, usually will be setting up the clock and time for the system, right? So configuration means it will be getting into deep, like you are configuring the router. So we'll exit from this mode. If you want to exit from this mode, you have to simply type exit. So I want to set a clock for the switch. So what is the command now? You have to type clock. See, consider if you are the beginner, you doesn't know anything about the commands. You can, the only keyword you are having is you want to set a clock. Okay, so simply type clock and question mark. So if you type it, it will show you the option, like what is the keyword to set a clock. So it's showing like set. Set means it will show you the keyword and also the function. Set the time and data to the switches. So clock, type set. So you are not knowing further command about it, right? Simply give question mark. So it's showing the format like hours, minutes and seconds. So you are giving now the time is like 9 hours colon 55 minutes and 15 seconds. Again, you don't know like what is the next comment. Simply give question mark. Then it's showing like date. Now the date is as per today 27. Then month you have to give, month is 5. Then if you doesn't know what is the next, simply give. Then you followed by, you have to give her the year, month of the year, 5th of 2018. Sorry, I did one mistake over here. Like if you are entering the month, it should be in a alphabetical letter, so it will be May 2018. So now if anything, if any invalid data input was cannot come in, that means your comment was right, the clock was set up to the switches. So if you want to see the time, what is the, if you are like, consider if you are going for the office, if you are entering into the switch, like if you are going to about to configure the switch, so you want to show the time what was set up to the switches, means you can simply use the command show clock. It will show the time which you have set up earlier. Okay, so this is all about setting the clock to the switches. Hope you understand, and if you are having any doubt or if I found any mistakes in my lecture, you can comment in below.